I thought I wouldn't be nervous, but I am. Well, I'm a Catholic. I come from a Catholic background, and I have been speaking to a lot of Catholics here while I have met. And although I have been listening to you for years and years and reading your books, and I get everything you say, I just would like you to clear up some things. I mean, you say a belief is just a thought we keep thinking. So some of the beliefs that I have to contend with when I speak to family, and just some things. So I've just a series of very small questions. Is that okay? So first of all, what is sin? Is there sin?
A figment of man's imagination.
Good. Good.
And a means for people who want to be powerful to control people who they believe are not powerful.
Yeah.
And a dominant reason that people don't get into the receptive mode. And something that in your belief of it, you become compliant in and then a perpetuator of.
Mm-hmm. Okay. That leads on, and I probably know the answer to the next, but I'm just going to get it all off my chest now that I'm here. Do you believe in judgment? A judgment day?
Oh, in Judgment Day?
Coming, when we
it's
make
not
our
coming,
transition.
it's here right now.
Right.
We believe in evaluation. Mm-hmm. We believe in awareness. We believe in choosing. We believe in preference. We know for sure that there are people who stand in judgment, but when they do, they're pushing against who they really are, and that's why they feel so bad, and that's why they pronounce Judgment Day in such an ominous way. If it's anything like I feel when I think about it, it must be pretty bad, is what they're all meaning. Mm-hmm. Is there someone who is watching you and keeping track of what you do and has the power to... No, there is nothing like that. Again, a figment of man's disconnected.
Because I live in Northern Ireland, and I don't know if you'd be aware of the politics of Northern Ireland, but we have the Catholics and we have the Protestants, and there is a group of people who are saved. And I've been told personally, and a lot of people I know have been told personally, that I will never get to heaven because I'm not saved, because I'm a Catholic. And
well, if that's where they're going, it's just as well you don't show up, right?
I absolutely love this, by the way, because this just is in complete alignment of what I believe. But I just felt when I'm here, I would like the opportunity just to speak directly about it. So just a few other, if I have time.
It's not just that particular religion. Most religions hold thoughts that are of a very secular nature. And it's not hard to understand how people get there, because most people are, even though they talk about non-physical and they talk about heaven and they talk about God and they talk about non-physical, most people are very rooted in what they can see and hear and smell and taste and touch. And so they are evaluating from that standpoint, and their thinking becomes smaller and smaller and smaller rather than bigger and bigger and bigger. When you don't understand the law of attraction, and you don't understand your true harmonics with your own inner being, and you don't understand your own guidance system and your own emotions, so that you can't benefit by the feeling of love that flows, you don't use it as some point of understanding, then what happens, because you don't understand that, in your misunderstanding, you must make your world get smaller and smaller and smaller as you try to hold away from you the things that you feel are detrimental to you. And there's nothing wrong with those kinds of choices. There's nothing wrong with being a self-advocate and really wanting the best to come to you. But no one will ever get to where they really want to be when they think that they have to hold others away in order to get to where they want to be. As long as they turn their power over to what anybody else is doing, they won't ever be free. And so most people are sort of trapped inside belief systems that they want to feel freedom from, but they just get deeper and deeper embedded in them as they practice their rules and their laws of discrimination and of, in your word, judgment. Judgment really works against the judger. In the same way that the jailer is also jailed, as Cahill Gibran stated so beautifully, the judger is the one that suffers the most from judgment. You'll never catch non-physical doing that. Non-physical loves unequivocally.